Before I start this video, I do want to say that this is a continuation for the video where I was talking about how movement doesn't really work on good players, and this is just a continuation off of that. So if you don't understand too much what I'm talking about in this video, a lot of the concepts in that video is really going to help you out. Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about how to do movement while you are still centering. A lot of people really mess this up because as they're doing their movement and a whole bunch of moves, they're not centered onto the correct place, and it's actually getting them a lot of killed. I've talked about how people do too much movement, and that's because they're doing all this fancy movement without aiming their reticle at the right place, and it's really getting them killed in a lot of situations where they should be winning. So the first thing I do want to say is, as soon as you slide, if I slide to the left or right, as soon as I slide, my character is automatically going to be going in that direction. So if I slide and look left or right, I'm not going to be sliding left or right. So if I slide over here and look to the right, I'm not sliding to the right in like a curved angle. I'm still sliding straight, and my character is just looking to the right. And when I talked to a lot of people when I was coaching people, I did have people who thought that while you're sliding, if you look left to right, you're actually moving left and right, which is not true. So when you slide, you look. And this is important when going around corners, because you don't have to do like some crazy slide like this, or like some, I don't know, some whip around like that in order to have a good slide while you're around a corner. As soon as you slide, right, your crosshair should be centering onto the player that is over here, instead of you trying to whip your camera looking at the ground in order to do movement because you think that it's moving you faster, when in all reality you're still looking, you're gonna look at the same place, but it's gonna be a lot slower. So you don't ever want to just like whip around like this, or just do anything that makes you think that sliding like this is going to make you slide more. So as soon as you do some type of slide, it should be centering right onto the person every single time. Same thing with bunny hops. A lot of bunny hops I like to do as soon as I pop over here. It's like I'm centered onto the person instead of like bunny hopping kind of like this. Because where you're like bunny hopping out here, look how I did that. I'm looking up here and then jumping over here. While I'm looking in this direction, right, I'm exposing my body, and they're able to shoot at me while I'm still looking over here and then jumping. So as soon as you make your body visible, that is when you start centering onto the person and aiming at them. So an incorrect way of doing this is, that is incorrect. People do it all the time. But a correct way would be doing it like this. Because as soon as you expose your body, you're going to be looking at the person and bunny hopping, shooting at them at the same exact time. I also said with my drop shot, you're doing the drop shot move. Some people like to go like this. I see it so many times. It's so common. Doing a drop shot like this, but if a guy's right there, right? Drop shot like this. It's so much easier to kill the person. It's going to be harder for them to see you and shoot you because you're right next to the cover, right here, instead of being out in the open, right here. And you're doing all these things like this. Okay, that's cool. Sometimes you have to do that if you're out in the open, you run out of ammo and stuff. But the more you're doing the left and right, the higher chance the opponent can still track you and still shoot at you. If you're versing a very good player, you're going to get killed all the time if you're doing movement left and right out in the open. But if you're doing it in cover, keeping it really tight, and you're centering while you're doing a movement, so you do a movement, but then you have your reticle on top of the person, as soon as you cross that barrier, then you're going to be able to center while doing movement at the same time. So if I'm going around the map, it's like slide, stop my slide, and center right when I expose my body. I want to bunny hop over here. I bunny hop as soon as I peek the corner. I want to drop shot. I could drop shot right when I hit this wall and not drop shot outwards. So really condensing all those movement things and doing it while you're near cover, and as soon as you expose the cover, you're aiming like chest area where the person's going to be, then that is how you have amazing movement while you're centering at the same time, and you're not out getting killed like you usually do. I just want to remind you guys that I do hands-on coaching, and you can contact me more about that in my Discord, and all my socials are right here, so you can follow me or to stay updated on any other social medias.
they got 7 kills already. Oh, Joewo.
目的地をマークする。
ガスがそっちに近づいている。
Touch grass.
Coming.
Dude, this.
Oh, you're not?
One kill, bro. I need a little more. Girl. I'm doing so bad. I should do better. That's see you, Robert. Wow, this game is it. This game this game hates me. So...
Me try to melee him up. You really trying to catch my beam.
Oh god, I'm doing so bad.
No way.
What? This hits me. Hits my guts.
UAB の展開飛行開始。ここは危険だ。移動しろ。
It's Three kills. This game is not fun.
集合地点を設定する
There's two teams split. One's on this, and one's over
集
here.
合地点を設定する
Where?
They're over there right
集
now.
合地点を設定する
Tag one, tag one. I'm so.
Finish.
Are you blue? Okay, you're blue. Okay.
Oh, me? One's right here.
敵を見つけた
残るは5人だけだ。最後までやり遂げろ。よくやった。あんたは何が起こったのか分からなかった
I.
ろ。
Bro, that was.